All right. So we just saw the Seahawks win a Super Bowl probably about a week ago. I make it sound like it was recent, but it was recent. It was about a week ago. But the Seahawks just won a Super Bowl, and they are already talking about, because of their dominance in that game, are we seeing the next dynasty awaken? We're going to talk about that in a 3, a 2, a 1.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Jose here at the First Run By Show, where we bring you all football all the time. And guess what? Today we have another monumental episode.
Oh my
Soss,
gosh.
what the hell is going on?
Well, as you guys could probably tell, I'm having some technical difficulties with my camera. I'm not sure what's going on, but we're going to persevere. We're going to prevail. I prevail through this. So I would like to also show and tell that our good friend Sam, Mr. First Down from Fanboys Unleashed, has joined us once again. We haven't kicked him out yet. We have had a little bit of a wardrobe change. Oh, I do like that jacket, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, this is going to all the home games for a long time. They're like, sorry, we're bad. Here's this jacket.
That's how they keep us going.
You just go through a certain amount of the home games. You don't miss home games, so people get the jacket. So that's how I roll.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, because don't you have season tickets, don't you?
Yes, sir. 13 years strong. Haven't missed one.
Jesus. Man, wish I had the that Sam Dean.
I've seen some shit, bro. Forklift license, man. Forklift license.
Well, I wish that I could say the same, but we're glad to have him back on the show again. This time, we're going to talk about that potential Seahawks dynasty. It's kind of crazy because it's like the Seahawks win a Super Bowl in dominating fashion, and all of a sudden now, not only are they the greatest team that's ever been assembled in the history of professional football, but now they are just primed and ready to win not 1, not 2, not 3, but like 8 Super Bowls. So we're going to be talking about that today. But if you guys enjoy this content, please make sure you drop a like, comment down below, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for post notifications so you know anytime we post videos. And also, please make sure that you go over to Sam's pages, because Sam's got some awesome pages. He's got some awesome work that he does. He talks a lot of football, and it's not just Tennessee Titans football, which I can appreciate because of the fact that we talk about all football all the time. So, with all that being said, what are you doing over there, Jose?
Hey, mind your business.
But yeah, so
I was having technical difficulties with camera as well, but keep on going.
That's right.
I have persevered.
That's right. So, since that is the case, then we're going to actually switch it over, and we are going to ask our good friend Sam over here what he thinks about the potential for a Seahawks dynasty. Do you think that is upcoming?
I think it is quite possible. John Schneider made the original Legion of Boom, was supposed to be a dynasty. They were constantly in the playoffs. They were constantly pushing, and it just didn't work out because, Mr. Unlimited had to not be, limited, and Pete Carroll and all of that. It didn't work out. So John Schneider deserves a lot of credit because what did he do? He made an unpopular opinion, right? He sent Geno on his way, thought he could get him back, didn't, and he pivoted. He went and paid money to Sam Darnold, which was pivot. Yeah, that's right. Pivot.
Jose,
so he pivots to Sam Darnold. Oh, no. This is a white person thing. I'm sorry, Jose. Friends. There's an episode of Friends, my man.
Anyway.
With Ross and a couch. It was very meaningful. Anyway, so he goes and gets Sam Darnold, which, like it or not, was a risk. It was a risk to go get him, even after that year with the Vikings. I had said it. Buffoon, like a buffoon. I look like one now because I went and said, man, he's out of that KOC umbrella. He's going to fall off. Like KOC.
You talking about Darnold?
Man.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Sam Darnold hater you've ever met.
Well, I mean, look, how many quarterbacks, by the way, really show up in year 5 of their career? That's a rare thing. So,
It is.
and Jose, it's just you and Cowherd were the only two that stood by your man there because
Hey,
Cowherd
but how
never
about
doubted him.
a little bit of off topic? But hey, what about Ryan Tannehill? Ryan Tannehill. I mean, he was in year 4 or 5 or something with the Dolphins, and then obviously went to the Titans, and then he had, in my opinion, 2 pretty good years with the Titans, and then after that, he kind of just started declining. But I mean, he freaking turned it on. Was it like I said, like you said, year 5 or whatever it was?
Right. I think he was a little bit further. I don't remember. I want to say it was 7, but I don't know.
It could have been, yeah.
Either way, he was a late bloomer.
It's always about fit or whatever else. But like the only two I can think of currently are Baker and Sam Darnold, who both decided to pop off on both of their teams.
We love Baker.
I think, yeah. I like him to an extent. I'm not much for the crotch grabbing and stuff like that. I think that's a little much. But anyway, so I get it, Oklahoma. I get it. So we
we're all about
just
crotch grabbing over here, baby.
Yeah, look at that. So just like the Seahawks are built to be another dynasty because 1, you're 4th in cap space. 2, John Schneider knows how to build things. And 3, Mike McDonald might be the best defensive strategist in football right now. I mean, think about it. They utterly just suffocate. There's the only word for it. That defense suffocates people. It's like if you like wrestling, it's like Gunther putting somebody in the sleeper hold until they do a dumb little smile and tap out.
Did they?
You know. But no, like all joking aside, Schneider's built a winner. Mike McDonald is a winner. And Sam Darnold doesn't always have to look pretty. He didn't even look pretty in the Super Bowl. But he realized very quickly, hey, I just don't have to make the big mistake here. And if you just play a decent game, not even a good game, but a decent game, and win a Super Bowl, that's how good your defense is.
Oh, yeah.
Like and even better, most of them are all young.
Mm-hmm.
And that, if you're in a very loaded NFC West, is quite unfortunate.
That's a scary prospect.
Listen, they have a very, very good chance to be a very scary team for years to come. So,
unfortunately so. And kind of similar to Steven's favorite quote, there's another quote, and it is
monumental. Oh, sorry.
Monumental. Defenses win championships, and that could not be more true. We saw that happen in the last Super Bowl. They freaking absolutely dog-walked the Patriots. But as long as they can keep that defense intact, maybe not necessarily like 100% of that defense, but if you can keep like the core, like the main people in there, keep that defense coordinator, I think they... Wait, didn't he go to... Or am I tripping? Their DC, did he move to a head coaching position? Or was that the OC?
OC. That was Kubiak.
They went to the Raiders. Yeah. To the what,
God bless him.
The Sin City Raiders.
Raiders.
But as long as you can keep that defense intact, I think they have a pretty good shot at being the next dynasty. But you also can't forget how hard it is to become a dynasty. I mean, the last two that we've seen would probably be the Chiefs and the Pats. But other than that, I mean, the Eagles have been pretty close to repeating and always in that conversation, but it's so hard to stay relevant, to make the playoffs every year. Even this past year, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs didn't even make the playoffs, and everybody knows how good that quarterback and that head coach is. So, anything's possible as long as you can keep your players happy, and as long as the players are willing to sacrifice some pay here and there, then, anything can happen.
The league is made to be difficult, right? It's not made to have continued success over and over. So when somebody does that, they are pushing against the grain there and finding success.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the fascinating thing about it.
So I was also wanting to bring this up because obviously we've been talking about the defense and how I've heard that it's generational and everything. I guess if you look at some of the deeper stats that we don't really tackle a whole lot on this channel, just because I mean, to be quite
honest, growth.
Yeah, if it's anything more than just casual talk, people just kind of tune it out. Either that or most of them just don't understand critical thinking beyond surface level. So, but one thing that I was thinking about too is just the fact that the key component to them potentially becoming a dynasty is going to be the play of Sam Darnold, because that defense is still very, very young. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. But the flip side of that is you got to be able to score points. Granted, they have Charbonnet, who's going to be coming off of injury. You're going to also have Kenneth Walker, supposedly. It depends on if they. I don't see a world where
they let him go.
I don't see a world where they let him go, but there's always at least a small chance that could happen. But even if that were the case, I have heard multiple people that actually believe that Charbonnet is actually more impressive and a better running back than Kenneth Walker. I personally disagree. They're two different running backs and stuff. The only thing that I can give Charbonnet is the fact that he's a friggin' touchdown vulture, and you should always take him in fantasy over Kenneth Walker, because as soon as they get down to around the 10-yard line, it's Charbonnet's turn. He's just sniffing that end zone. But they also have who was the offensive player of the year, JSN, not Jason, JSN, but. But yeah, so they have a very young core, a very strong core whenever it comes to the offensive side of the ball. But a lot of it's going to be determinant on Sam Darnold, because at the end of the day, he did just enough to be able to win the Super Bowl throughout the season. He had a pretty good season. It wasn't phenomenal. It was an okay season. But if they have any chance at repeating or having a dynasty, he has to take another step above. And I don't know that he has that ability. A lot of it has to do with the fact that even last year on the Vikings, he was on a very loaded roster. This year on the Seahawks, very loaded roster. Not trying to take anything away from him, because at the end of the day, he's a Super Bowl champion and I just work in a warehouse. But at the end of the day, it starts and ends with the quarterback, and we got to make sure that we are keeping everything in perspective, which the tough thing about that is if you look at, we'll say the Eagles. The Eagles were a very, very dominant team in their Super Bowl win against the Chiefs. Everybody thought that was the start of the dynasty for them and everything. Their defense played okay this year. It wasn't as great as it normally is. Saquon had kind of had an off year, to be honest. I don't even know did he even get 1,000 yards?
I don't even know. I'm pretty sure he did, but ain't no telling.
but yeah,
your call is very important to us.
The one thing that I see as a parallel is that Jalen Hurts, he was not looked at as the catalyst of that offense. He was looked at as kind of just there, like taking advantage of situations.
1,140. 1,140.
Wow. That's still a good year, but that's a down year in his standards considering the year before 2K. So, but yeah, so I think that they're going to? I think they have a very good chance at it, because that defense is going to be absolutely filthy. And unless somebody can stop the run and then stop that play action game and make Sam Darnold see ghosts again like he did in New York, then, but it's so freaking hard to even get to a Super Bowl. So to even talk about a dynasty is a little premature.
Yeah, I don't know if Sam Darnold is going to be able to take a leap. If anything, in my opinion, he's probably going to be as good as what he was this I guess past year, if you would say. Which, granted, if he's that good, I mean, they still might make it to the Super Bowl, right? But I feel like in the future, there's definitely going to be teams that recognize his talents and recognize his gameplay, and then people are going to be able to stop him, right? But I mean, only time will tell.
Exactly. Sam, thoughts?
It does. Look, he did everything he had to do to make sure the Super Bowl was in hand. He did whatever he had to do through the year to get it done. It also plays up to the fact that Like, let's say you get rid of Sam Darnold. Who else is there? The quarterback market is trash in the NFL. It's bad.
Derek Carr is willing to come out of retirement for a contender.
Yes, he's going to make money. Look at Jacoby Brissett with the Cardinals right now. He's making money. What's he doing? He's managing the football game.
Oh yeah.
What is Joe Flacco is making an ungodly amount of money. And what's he doing? He's managing the football game. It's like the quarterback play is just like the whole position across the league. To find a good backup is extremely hard. So that's why you don't find any good ones, because people have locked them up to a contract already. So Sam Darnold's the guy for better or worse right now. But it wouldn't surprise me if the Seahawks probably take a quarterback somewhere in the draft. Would it surprise you at all if they took a poke at one to try to solve it even if it's a project? Even if it's a project.
They do have Jalen Milroe, who they selected last year, and
okay.
Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year.
It was last year.
I mean, he did pretty damn good over in Alabama. But the thing about Jalen Milroe is they have like two completely different play styles. Like Sam Darnold's more of like a pocket passing quarterback. Yeah. Like he doesn't really run the ball a whole lot. Jalen Milroe, he's more of like a dual threat. Like he'll get you some yards on the ground. So it would be interesting to see how the OC would kind of change the plays and change the game on that offense if Milroe ever steps in, because they can't really do the same things. You know what I mean? So it'd be kind of interesting.
I do think that would be an interesting scenario, though, because typically whenever it comes to the dual threat quarterbacks and everything, they utilize a lot of the play actions and rollouts and stuff like that, and getting him out into space when he has two amazing backs in Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker and stuff. And then if you can get it even more one-on-one opportunities for JSN, I still think that, I mean, granted, Milroe would have to get some pretty solid reps in the preseason stuff, which I'm sure he probably will. I could actually honestly see them taking a flyer on somebody else as well. It just kind of depends on what they're looking for quarterback wise. But Sam Darnold is still he's still relatively young in a way. I don't even think that he's 30. Is he?
Nah, he's probably like 20, 28 if I had to guess.
So
both of you make your guess as I Google.
Yeah, I want to say 29. I feel like
keep him busy.
Keep him busy.
28. 28 is
hey, let's go.
Nice. But yeah, so because of that, I mean, at the end of the day, regardless of because I don't know how much more he has to grow. He's already been in the league for quite a while and everything. So it's almost, it feels like it's what you see is what you get. But that might be enough. So I think a lot of it's going to depend on how this next season goes, because I think he only signed 3 or 4 years on his contract and stuff. So because they could get out of the contract, I've seen it before. I think it was the year this is going to be before Jose's time, but it was right after Randy Moss's rookie year, because they had Chris Carter, Randy Moss, and then they had Randall Cunningham. They had Randall Cunningham throwing the ball. He was the quarterback, and then they went 14-2 or something like that. Something ridiculous, got bounced in the playoffs, and after they got bounced in the playoffs, they let Randall Cunningham go, and then they picked up Dante Culpepper, which is absolutely insane. But what that basically means to me is that if he doesn't produce in the playoffs, like over the next couple of years, if he is the reason why they end up not making it, then I could see them really putting the pressure on and possibly handing over the reins to somebody else.
That's pretty nutty, if you ask me. As much as I hate Arnold, man, like, I mean, yeah, it's just the first year in there in that system, but you just got your damn Super Bowl. Which, granted, you can't live in, what's that saying?
Live in the past.
It's like, yeah, you can't live in the past, but I mean, I don't
know. It could happen. It could not happen. I mean, who knows? 50-50 chance. I'm just kidding. Ripper Rooskies. But yeah, so So obviously those were our thoughts on the potential for a Seahawks franchise coming to fruition, winning multiple Super Bowls. So, with all that being said, if you guys disagree or agree with our comments, please let us know down in the comment section below. We love interacting with you guys, regardless of if it's positive or negative. Bring it all on. We will have some fun with it and everything. Obviously, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you again to Mr. First Down over there for joining up with us and giving us some solid football commentary. Always appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Jose, you got anything else for our lovely viewers?
Per usual, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We do all football all the time. We do card opening videos, NFL talk, college football, fantasy football. We do it all. What was I gonna say? The freaking free agency is gonna start here pretty soon. The NFL draft is coming soon as well. So we're not going anywhere. So stick around. Let us know where you're from, man. We love interacting with you guys. But yeah.
Excellent. All right, Sam. Again, time to sell yourself.
Just like college. Oh, God. Anyway. All right. So, much like these guys, I love to talk NFL football all year round. So feel free to join me on Fanboys Unleashed. I am on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the socials. Feel free to jump in. I have a link tree. Come talk NFL football with me. You want to get through this off season and not have to go through the hypothetical list. Well, you're going to go through the hypothetical list with me too, but at least we can do it together. Let's do it together. Let's talk NFL football all year round on Fanboys Unleashed. Let's have ourselves a show, and you all have a great day.
What a gentleman.
Well, that is awesome. Yeah, and obviously, if you guys would like to join the show, kind of like how Sam did, we are actually doing this through Discord. So drop your Discord down below. Let us know. We'll get you added. We'll talk some football, and we'll let you even pick the topic. You know, as long as it's football related, we don't really care. So that's right. We even gave Sam the opportunity to pick his topic, but he said dealer's choice. So.
I was scared. I was frightened.
But yeah, so we love having him on the show. We're going to throw some of the links in the description for not only our channel, but also his channel as well. Show him some love, show him some support and everything. And if you are new and you want some fire merch, we just dropped a new logo. Don't pay any attention to the one that's on the overlay right now. We have a brand new logo. We decided to throw it on a shirt. So if you want to go rock it, then, head to the link in the description below. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.
See ya.